Tommy didn't hear Big Acorn crash to the ground, as the dogs had chased him deep into the forest. He ran straight up into a big tree, and the dogs snarled and barked up at him. They drooled at the thought that they might get to eat him. The dogs didn't give up easily, and they waited at the base of the tree for a whole day and night. Eventually, they got tired of waiting and wandered off. Tommy came down from the tree and headed back to see Littleoake.
"Oh my goodness, what happened to Big Acorn?"
Tommy gasped and slumped to the ground in shock. He could see his uncle's arm and leg sticking out from underneath the huge trunk of the tree. He started to cry when he noticed Littleoake was unharmed.
"I'm so sorry, Tommy. It was my father's time to leave this earth, and your uncle was stood underneath as he fell."
A dense fog started to quickly descend on the forest. The huge eagle slowly flew out of the mist towards Tommy and Littleoake, and as he got closer, he changed into a very handsome, tall Indian. His hair was jet black and very long. His eyes were dark and sparkled like black diamonds. He had a long white feather in his hair and was dressed in animal skins decorated with turquoise beads. He smiled at both of them as he landed gently on the ground, and he folded his huge eagle wings behind him.
"Do not be frightened. My name is Morning Star. I have been sent by the trees to look after you and Littleoake. Do not cry, my child. I am here to protect you from now on."
Morning Star wiped the tears away from Tommy's eyes as he sat down to talk.
"Young Tommy, your life is going to be one big adventure from now on. I will be here with you always, and I will teach you all that you need to know about the tree's plight. And in your next life, things will become even clearer."
"In my next life?"
"Yes, your next life. You see, Littleoake is very young, and he will live for many hundreds of years with your help. The problem that the trees are going to face will be in the future, and we need to prepare for those times. When you return in those days, we will be here waiting for you, and then you will understand everything."
Morning Star took Tommy by the hand, and as they walked through the mist, Tommy could see little people with great big smiles coming out from behind the trees. They all had lovely faces with big mouths and teeth. They laughed and giggled with each other. All of them wanted to hold Tommy's hand. Some were running ahead, skipping and jumping. Some started to sing and dance, then everyone joined in. The spirits of the forest were at last very happy in knowing that they had found this special child.
Of each other's heart, we're all as one under the golden sun. We are young and free if we want to be. Won't you come with me today?
Tommy was so happy singing and dancing with the spirit people. He had no one to look after him now that his uncle was dead, so he lived in the forest with Morning Star, Littleoake and the spirit people. He would watch over Littleoake every day, and he saw him grow into a fine young tree. He slept under his foliage in the hot summers, and he built a tree house in his branches. He was babysitter to the birds when they nested high up in the tree. He protected Littleoake from all danger, just as he had promised Big Acorn. Morning Star taught Tommy all that there was to know about the forest and the many different life forms that lived there. The local people named Tommy the Tree Boy, and he became quite famous as he could talk with the animals and climb up a tree in 3 seconds. Tommy was now 22 years old, and he had been living in the forest for 12 very happy years. One hot summer's day, he was sitting under Littleoake's branches when Morning Star approached him.
Tommy, I have something very important to tell you. It is nearly time for us to leave the forest.
Leave the forest? My, where would we go? Why do we have to leave?
Soon you will forget everything. Then you will remember it all again in another space and time. Remember what Big Acorn had said about trusting your intuition? So what I need from you at this time, Tommy, is your total trust. I want you to take my hand and close your eyes. Trust me, Tommy. Everything will be fine. You'll see. We are going to walk into the tree together.
Tommy's heart beat very fast indeed. Although he was very frightened, he trusted Morning Star so much that he agreed to take his hand. He took a deep breath and Morning Star kissed him on his brow. They both walked towards Littleoake and disappeared. Tommy's body was found slumped against Littleoake. The story of the boy that lived in the trees spread throughout the villages and then the world. The local people all got together and decided to call their village Littleoake, in memory of the tree boy. They placed a simple brass plaque onto Littleoake's trunk and it read, Tommy the Tree Boy, date 1700 to 1722. For nearly 300 years the forest slept quietly, whilst Littleoake waited patiently for the return of his friend, Tommy.